Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I share with you how to make fluffy donuts. If you've been searching for that wonderful recipe, well, search no more, because right here I'm going to show you how to make the best donuts ever. First step, we start by sifting our flour. So I measured 5 cups of flour and I sifted it into a bowl. Next, I add half cup of sugar into the same bowl. After adding half cup of sugar, I go on to add 1 tablespoon of yeast. Next, I crack 2 eggs. After cracking 2 eggs, I'm going to whisk them, and I'll go ahead to add it into the bowl of the dry ingredient. But first of all, I am going to take my time to mix the dry ingredients before bringing in the eggs. I go ahead to mix the dry ingredients, and after mixing it, I'll bring in the whisked eggs and add everything together. Afterwards, I'm going to measure out some margarine. For this recipe, I measured 2 tablespoons of margarine, and because I'm using margarine, I won't be using salt. Next, I add 1 cup of water, and after adding the water, I'll go ahead to mix everything together. I'll mix it till it forms a dough, and as soon as a dough is formed, I'm going to transfer it to my work table, and I'm going to take my time to knead this dough. Because it's donuts, kneading is very important, so I'm going to knead this dough for about 20 minutes, and afterwards I'll let it rest for 5 minutes. Then I'll go ahead to cut up my parchment paper into square shapes. I would need to place my donuts on them after cutting, so you can take note of how to cut your parchment paper. After folding, I would use the scissors to cut them up into square shapes, and I'm going to place it in a baking pan where I would place my donut eventually when I'm done, and that's where I'm going to leave it to rise till it's time for us to start frying. So you can see my parchment papers are ready, so I'm going to spread it out on the baking pan. I'll divide my dough into 8 pieces, and after dividing, I'll take my time to mold each one into the round shape of the donut that I need. So you can see I'm making use of this cutter to divide it. Now I'm done dividing. Next step is for me to mold it and place on these parchment papers that you can see here. So it's time for us to start molding. I pick up each one and I mold it. I'll take my time to do this so that I get that very round shape that I need for my donuts. And once I'm done, place them on this pan, and I'll keep in a warm place and let it rise for up to 60 minutes or at least 70 minutes. Then I'll go ahead to start frying. You can see it has doubled in size, so it's time for us to start frying. In a pan, I'll add some oil and I'll let it heat up for about 5 minutes, and then I'll start frying. On each side, I'm going to let it fry for up to 3 minutes before flipping to the other side, and that's it. As you can see, our donuts are ready. Both sides are now golden brown, and it's time to take it out of the oil. You can see the donuts are very fluffy and looking very yummy. I trust you enjoyed watching this video. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. So this recipe is very simple, and if you follow it step after step, you'll get your fluffy donuts. Go ahead and dust it with milk or icing sugar, whichever one you wish. So this is how I made my perfect fluffy donuts. Thank you for watching. If you watched up to this moment, then that means you enjoyed this video, and I want to say thank you.